Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Happy first day of school to all the children and the parents, really. We made it. I just recorded this entire video. It was like a 40-minute video that gets cut down to 30 minutes. And I realized as I was saying goodbye to all of you wonderful people that it was in time-lapse mode. So that's the morning that I'm having, and here we go. Let's start over. So the first thing, you guys are not gonna get all of the good bits because now I feel like I'm gonna be rushing because I'm behind. The first thing that sold though is a Poshmark cross listing sale. These are Vans Ultra Range. They're very cute and in great condition. As I just mentioned in my time-lapse video, I wanted to keep these, but I can't keep all the shoes that I get that are in my size because I won't make any money. These sold on Poshmark for, where is it? $30 plus shipping. We paid $10 for these from one of Adam's co-workers. We bought 5 pairs of shoes from him. We paid $10 a piece for them, so 50 bucks. And I got those and same exact pair, but they're red with a floral pattern. They're really cute. I really want to keep them. I was looking at them again about keeping them when I pulled these this morning. But I'm going to really try to resist. But they would be so perfect for fall. Anyways, we paid $10 a piece for them, which is paying up a bit. But, you know, this is a coworker and you know, we knew that we could still make profit. I did accept an offer for $30 on those, so they are listed for more. But the other 3 pairs of shoes are like weightlifting and cross training and stuff shoes. I want to say they're like Noble and Tolu or something. I don't know. But the other 3 pairs go for like 50 to 80, and the Vans were the cheaper ones. So I think it's not too bad. Like I wouldn't have paid $15 or $20, but we also want to, you know, people are trying to help support us and we don't want to like nickel and dime them on private buys like that. I am so bummed that I just recorded this whole freaking video and I have to do it again. It's fine. Let's get into it. The first thing, well, the next thing that sold, I'm kind of out of order now, is this Super Mario Galaxy. This is just the manual and inserts and the cover. We bought a game a while back. I've had this for a long time. And the game inside was different. So we sold the game with the case and we sold this separately. This sold for $5.12 plus shipping, which isn't great, but it's money and I gotta get some stale inventory out of here. One thing that I was discussing, you know, 30 minutes ago when I already did this is, you know, especially in the very beginning, anything that I saw was sellable, I was listing it, and I would list like that. Like nowadays, I probably wouldn't do that. I would just throw that away, or I would list the game separately and throw the case away. Like, you know what I'm saying? But in the beginning, anything, you know, if I could sell my thumb for $3 and my pinky for $2, then I would have done that. You know, nowadays, not so much. I try to list anything that's, you know, $12 or higher, but I still have a lot of old listings, so we have to kind of go through that. Now my battery is dying. Gosh darn it. I was having such a good morning. I was on track. I was rolling early. We did our dance party this morning. It's kind of our tradition. On the first day of school, we wake up, turn all the lights on, turn the music up really loud, and we have a little dance party. Just get the positive energy flowing. I was pumped. Now I'm all ass backwards. Anyways, I'm always ass backwards. It's fine. The next thing that sold is this KitchenAid like pasta maker thing. It's an attachment. It is new, open box. That sold for $60 plus shipping. I got that in one of the recent thrifting videos, and the guy had the like, not a hand mixer, but the mixer things, 2 of those, And those are really good if you come across them. They go for 120 to 200 bucks, but he wanted $100 a piece for them, and he wouldn't come down off of that. He did say he would throw that in for free if we bought the 2 mixers, but we couldn't make it make sense, so we didn't get them. Obviously, that doesn't make any sense, but if you come across them for like 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks, I would definitely pick them up. The next thing that sold is this Soul Caliber for the 360, $7.19 plus shipping. Not big value. We paid like $1 for it, but I just listed it, so maybe less than a week. I don't even know what day, but you know, less than a week, so the stuff goes pretty quick. The next thing that sold are these Envision Mathematics. It's volume 1 and 2. There's 2 books in here. We always pick up homeschooling books and textbooks. These sold for $15.99 plus shipping. We knew with the school year starting that people would be, you know, looking for this type of stuff. I think we paid $1 for them, $15.99 plus shipping. However, some textbooks go for a ton of money. Adam just picked one up last week that goes for over $100, and he paid like $2 or $3 for it. So we always at least look them up, but we usually just pick them up because some are worth like 15 to 20, but then you will get some that are highly sought after that go for over $100. I do wish that Adam would wear the GoPro. I ask him all the time, but he won't, because a lot of times we split up and you guys only see like what I'm getting and you miss the stuff that he's getting, and as we all know, he's a better picker than me. Next thing that sold is this Tampa Devil Rays snapback hat that sold for $14.39 plus shipping. We paid $1 for that. But this weekend, for example, I recorded a couple videos. You see me probably pick up a couple things, but he got 2 Disney Dooney purses, a Coach purse, Futaba controller. What else did he get? He got that textbook. He got a receiver thing that's for over $100. He paid $10 for. He got 2 like power block weights. I've never heard of these, but they're like adjustable. So they can be like 10 pounds up to 45 pounds for the same weights. He paid $10 for those. Phone was in the car, didn't even look them up, picked them up, $10. They sell for over $200 all day long. What? For some like little hand weights. It's crazy. He has really good luck with some stuff. Don't get it twisted, he brings home some junk sometimes too, but he gets really lucky with the high value stuff. I always try to get him to wear the GoPro. He won't do it. He has a different excuse every time. I think he's just nervous. The next thing that sold is this Tervis tie-dye cup for $9.59 plus shipping. We have a ton of cups going out of here, and I broke it down in my last video, as in the video I just recorded, having this same conversation with you, but I broke it down. I paid $5,000 for the Tervis cup lot pallets, and I got 2,700 items, so it comes out to about $1.85 a piece. However, some cups go for $6, $7, $8, and some stuff goes for $20 to $30, and then I have stuff that goes for $40 to $50. So in that pallet was all the Tervis, all the little coolers like these, the party platters, the tire covers, the little games, the team toss, tire toss, whatever. So all of that's included. And like the tire covers, for example, those go for $45 to $55 alone. So if I paid $1.85 for those, that's really good. Now $1.85 for a $7 cup isn't the best, but that's about how it computes. The next thing we got is this Uncle Mike's Sidekick size 4 holster. Paid $1 for that. Sold it for $9 plus shipping. I'm really trying to stay positive here, but in my head I just keep going over the fact that I cannot believe I recorded that entire video in time-lapse mode. And how did I not notice it? How did I not notice that? Oh, okay. Need for Speed Underground, actually. Need for Speed Underground. Not to be confused with just a Need for Speed. This sold for $21.99 plus shipping, and I just listed this 2 days ago. It is complete with the manual. So, I will reiterate. if you aren't a gamer or you don't have a gamer like me, do a little extra research. So I was kind of explaining on video games or things like this, like strategy guides. We sell a bunch of these. I have Adam. Adam's a gamer, so he knows about this stuff. I do not. But for example, a lot of strategy guides go for $15, $20. This one goes for like $100 and something. So the big thing is inside of strategy guides or certain games, there's stuff like this. Like this is a chart, monster resistance table, but different games will have different maps or different charts or whatever. And if your game has it, then it's going to be worth a ton more money than everyone else that just has the game and is missing that one extra piece. So anything like anime, video game related, you want to do a little extra research. I have a Grand Theft Auto game, for example, and mine is like a hot coffee version where they released the game and there was something like inappropriate or something, so they recalled it and released a like updated, edited version of it. And so the original one, the hot coffee version, is worth a ton of money, and the ones after that are worth like $10. So if you don't have someone, like Adam will tell me like, hey, make sure when you list this Need for Speed game, you look up comps for the Pokemon Star that's included. Ours has it, or that's completely fabricated, but it's something like that. And he'll tell me like, look up, ours has the map or ours has the whatever, and they're worth a lot more money. So just do a little extra research when you're doing games, strategy guide, Pokemon stuff, any that type of realm, World of Warcraft, any of that stuff. Just do a tiny bit more research to make sure that you're getting the true value of what yours is worth. Next up is, let me pull, she got a few, let's see. She got this one, this one, this one. Okay, so this lady was, I talked about in one of my recent videos, she got like the purple flip-flop fabulous or something Turvis cups, and I combined shipping for her. She paid $8 a piece for those. So she came back, she bought this Get in a Flip-Flop State of Mind, this Home of the Free Because of the Brave, and this Measure, Cut, Swear, Repeat. So with that though, she paid $8 for the last cups, and that was, I accepted an offer and gave her a deal because she was purchasing a few, and that was great. And she sends me all these messages about how great I am and how she loves my cups and all this stuff and blah 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 and blah blah blah, and that's so appreciated. But when she comes back to buy more cups, she wants them for $6. So I counted her at $8. Like, I will match the price that I gave them to you for, because that's already like a big discount, but I'm not giving them to you for $6. And she countered me at $7. I ended up accepting the $7, so all three of these sold for $7 each plus shipping, and I will combine shipping. But I'm a little like, I like to be supportive of repeat buyers and family and friends and things like that. Like, I love that. Thank you for supporting my business. Thank you for my purchase. But also, like, I don't like when people kind of take advantage of that. And I'm feeling a little bit like that. Like, every time you come back to purchase, I can't take another $1 off. Otherwise, like, I'll be selling you cups for $2 and I can't pay my bills, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know what you guys think on that, but I felt like giving her the same deal I gave her previously was fair, but then that wasn't okay with her. And again, she's super sweet, is like sending me all these messages even after, like, thank you so much, I love your cups, and blah, 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 blah. And I love that, but it's like, I almost like don't want you to be a repeat buyer if you expect me to get like cheaper and cheaper every time you come back, you know? It's a little messed up, I guess, but like, Does that make sense? It's like when you have a friend that's a hairstylist and you expect them to cut your hair for free. Like, don't take advantage of small business owners. Like, I gotta pay my bills too, you know? The next thing that sold is this Jeff Gordon Pepsi Revel die-cast set thing. $10 plus shipping. The next thing we have, I've had this for a while. I think I got this right around Christmas time. This is a Titanware like casserole fryer with the lid. I paid $3 for it and it sold for $25 plus shipping. But it's big and bulky and I'm happy to get stale inventory out of here and clear up that big amount of space off one of my shelves. Let's see. The next thing that we've got is this Papa Bear stainless steel tumbler that sold for $9 plus shipping. And then we have the Minnesota Wild 6-can cooler bag that sold for $8.63 plus shipping. What are the dogs doing? Well, one's sleeping here. I don't know if you can even see the couch, but where are we at? I really I'm just being honest. I'm sure you guys can tell, but I'm having a difficult time focusing now because all I can think about is how I recorded that whole long video in time lapse mode. And I'm out of coffee. Okay, next we have this. It's like a American flag stainless steel 30 ounce, and that sold for $18 plus shipping. And then this is also an old one I got before Christmas. I picked it up at our local flea market for $1. There's like 2 little figures in here. Super cute. So this one is called Mousel Kissing Mice Figures. And that sold, I picked it up for $1. And that sold for $25 plus shipping. And I do have this little original box that it came in, a Nesco from '89, I believe. They're really cute, but happy to see them go. With that, I wanted to bring up, it almost doesn't seem organic when I want to discuss something because I feel like I already told you, but I didn't tell you because, yeah, okay, we all know the story. But I've had twice yesterday different buyers messaged me. One was for a pair of shoes. They said, I'm interested or whatever. I can pay X amount of dollars, but it's showing that shipping is like $20, which makes them too expensive. But when I went and looked at the listing, it was like $9.50 to $14 or whatever that bracket is. And so I thought that was kind of weird. Now the other thing were these mice, this little box. So that buyer messaged me and said, I'm interested, but it's telling me it's gonna be $20 to ship that to me. I was like, what? So I went to the listing and I have that listed as £1 and it shows the shipping, as we all know, for £1 is $8 to $9. So that means no matter where you are, it's going to be between $8 and $9 to ship it. And that's definitely going to be more than £1. So I was really confused on how it's showing as $20 for them. Now, I can't tell, is this coincidence? I just happen to have 2 people that are trying to get me to feel bad and lower the price because the shipping is so high? Or is there some kind of glitch with the calculated shipping where it's showing that the shipping is going to be $20 when I have it set as £1? I don't know. Let me know if any of you are experiencing that. I thought it was very odd. I thought it was odd in the first place because with this one specifically, I went into the listing like, oh, maybe I messed something up. There's no way that'll cost $20 no matter where they're at. But it shows me that it's $8 to $9. So there's no world where they should be charging them $20. However, when they paid, they only paid $8.45 in shipping. So I was already kind of like, what? But then someone else said it. So is that coincidence? Do I just have 2 people that are trying to drive down the price? Or is there some kind of eBay glitch going on, as we all know happens? Let me know if you guys are experiencing any of that, because it's definitely gonna slow down sales if everyone is thinking that shipping is some outrageous amount. The next thing that sold is the Super Nintendo Dino City, $11.99 plus shipping. We paid $1 for that. Next is a fan favorite, so many cups. Colossal Daisy stainless steel tumbler, and that sold for $14 plus shipping. Lots of cups. I ain't mad at it. Really ain't mad at it. The next one is this like American flag. It has kind of a wood green border up here. I don't know if you can see that. It says the United States of America, home of the free because of the brave. Speaking of all patriotic and whatnot, Adam's dad was over here dropping off our son yesterday, and I don't even know how we got on the topic at all. I know that he served in our military, the Army, for a very long time, and I always thank him for his service because it was like over 20 years. I forget how long. And even now he has like a contract position through the base local to us. However, I found out yesterday that he used to jump out of planes, and I was like, what? You used to jump out of planes? And he said 123 times. And I was like, mind blown. I'm telling Elijah, I'm like, do you know that your pops used to jump out of airplanes? Whole separate side note, do you know what Elijah's response to that was? How high? We were like, really high up in the sky. He was like, yeah, but how many meters? Meters? Meters. We don't even use meters in America. Where did you learn the word meters? Do you know what an inch is? You're talking meters. Anyways, moving on. Now I feel rushed because my camera's definitely gonna die. It's been like blinking red for a hot minute. This one you're gonna be a little mad at me for, but it's the Nikon Coolpix AW110. It's like waterproof and all this fancy stuff. I obviously have the box, the camera, the manual, some like other bits in there. So Adam says he paid $8 for it. I think he paid $12. Either way, doesn't really matter. But I want to give you guys like the most accurate information that I can. I sold this for $115 plus shipping. And the truth of that is if you come across these, they can go for like $150 to $180 depending. I think I had mine listed for $169.99. And then I had it on sale, so whatever that brought it to, like $140 something, I'm sure. And they sent an offer for $115. I took it. For me, again, I've gone over this in all my other videos. It's about my margins. I'm okay giving them a good deal as long as my margins are there. Also, I needed my payout to be a certain amount, so I accepted a little bit of a lower offer. Also, you know, I have Adam like in the bathroom texting me, take that, I paid $8 for it. Or he'll send me like some funny meme or something that's like, take it, I don't know. So whatever, I took it. I could have held out, I could have got more money, but I've talked about it before, fast nickel over slow dime. So I took it. That's what it is, $115 in my pocket. We paid $8 or $12 for it. Next up are these Ghost Hunter Season 2 Part 1 and 2 DVD sets, $15 plus shipping. Those aren't the best margins because Adam got them from Goodwill on his lunch break one day and they were like $3 a piece. So that's 6 into 15, which isn't super great, but what are you gonna do? The next thing that we have is this Nintendo 64. I did list mine for parts only. Everything is tested and working. However, if you push in the reset button, it gets stuck and it stays in there. So with that being said, we sold it for $27 plus shipping. And I love when my watch is telling me to stand up and move around. What do you think I've been doing this whole time? I'm definitely not sitting in a chair. But Adam paid $20 for that. So we're not making any money, but we're not losing our money. He paid $20 for them from a local reseller. The guy told him they were all tested. We kind of like know the guy-ish. So he took him at his word. He bought a bunch of different consoles. So we spent a lot of money. And like 3 of the consoles couldn't be listed as working. So not great. And I have a bone to pick with him next time I see him. But nevertheless, next up we have this vintage NASCAR Jeff Gordon windshield sunshade protector. It is still new in package, but as you can see, the package is all messed up. That sold for $22.39 plus shipping. I'm like $1 or $2 into that. Okay, that's all of my stuff. You know, the first video was like over 40 minutes. This one now says it's at 28 minutes. So, you know, I saved you some time, some pain and misery. No, I'm just kidding. But I do hope that everyone has a great day. I hope all the children are having the time of their lives on their first day of school, new year, new opportunities. And I hope all the parents have regained their sanity. Enjoy a cup of coffee, relax, deep breaths. It's all going to be okay. We've passed the baton back over to them. It's on them now, not us. We get them in the evenings. It's your problem. No, I'm just kidding. Also, we're in the permit process on the pool, so I'm really excited about that. And I still can't believe that I had to record this whole video twice. It just doesn't, like, the first time is authentic, and it's like whatever comes to mind I'm talking about, but then to have to do it again, I'm just trying to, like, go over what I just went over, and it doesn't feel as natural. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's all I have for today. It really is. And until next time, bye guys.